What's good, YouTube? Doing a little behind the scenes. This is a vintage throwback. When I used to do my videos, I would never be on camera, not because I didn't want to. It was just much easier to do the video like this. So I'll pop my phone on a tripod and then go ahead and give you guys some reviews. Now, this is a nice little comparison video. I know a lot of people aren't really feeling this one, and a lot of people loved this one, and of course they won a championship in this one, so definitely more sentimental, especially if you're a Warriors fan. But I think this one looks just as good as this one. All right, so we'll take a deep dive into both of them. We'll see which one you think looks better. Maybe you already think this one looks better, and that's fine. Maybe you already think this one looks better. Maybe you are on the market for both of them and you're deciding which one to get first. So that's what this video is for. Let's take a look. All right, first off, right off the bat, keep on saying this is the Golden State Bridge, but it's another type of bridge, I believe. My bad, bro. I don't know the bridges from that area. But we do have the bridge on this one, last year's City Edition. And then on this one, we have another patch, but it's completely different than the usual. We have a flower embedded on the patch. And then you have this Warriors, nicely done, right, stitched on. And this is something we would pretty much see on the regular icon jerseys or the association jerseys, where it has Golden State Warriors around the patch. I actually like this a lot more, right? When it comes to patches, I think this patch with the flower and with the Warriors and with the sun raises around, to me, looks nicer, right? We have a wishbone collar, by the way. Shout out to you. We have a wishbone collar on this one here. Both dry fit advanced. And then you have a more rounded collar on this one. So it's going to look different. It's going to feel different around your upper portion of your chest or your neck area. The wishbone collar is something they use for their regular icon edition. All right. Then we get to the Nike checks. That's going to be different. They went back to the stitched Nike symbol on the chest. And of course, this is the 75th anniversary. So you get that nice jeweled look, right? Looks pretty cool. Let me focus this in. There we go. Too much bling. Right, my iPhone can't handle it. There we go. All right. So another thing is the Radican patch. You would see pretty much on every single one of these jerseys. For some reason, maybe they're just leaving it for the team shop, but this year they decided not to put them on the jersey. Now, even the ones from Nike last year or from Fanatics had the Radican patch. This one doesn't, right? On the side trim, to me, the side trim is definitely a nicer look on last year's version. You do have an extra piece of twill coming down as a lightning bolt, paying homage, of course, to the lightning bolt uniforms back in the day. And then you have this rubberized yellow lightning bolt on top of it. Really nice look. Goes really well with the trim, right? And then we get down to the jock tag. You have all the championships in which they won, except the year of this one. So you have all the series in which they won. And then, of course, this blank one is a future championship, which would have been that year. So how cool is that? I guess when they update this at one point, these will be filled in when they beat the Celtics. So to me, this is definitely more of an historic jersey because they actually were in the finals. They were during the playoff run. And because it's a 75th anniversary, there's just a lot of history tying into this Warriors jersey. Now, a nice little touch that I like, and I definitely just caught that. God bless my reflexes. A nice little touch that I like, let me straighten this jersey out for y'all, is this little piece here. So we have the We Believe. All right, let me focus it. We have the We Believe written in this rubberized texture on the inside of the jersey, right? And of course, we know the We Believe era, which I think is super dope. It's a nice touch, paying a little bit of history to their past. Then another cool feature about this jersey is these little lines that you see. They're all rubberized. In fact, everything on this is rubberized on this patch except the 30. The 30 is in a twill. And what I like about this one is this is the top of Oracle Arena, right? So that's pretty dope. I believe that's what it was, Oracle Arena. It was the stadium in which they played in, and that's the design and how it looks. Now, you guys tell me, especially all my Warriors fans out there, is that the top of the stadium from the outside? Is that the top of the stadium from the inside? Let me know. But that's a nice touch in my opinion, right? And then we get to the flower. Of course, the flower on the jersey here, and a lot of you guys dislike the flower on the jersey, so I can see why the flower may be a little bit too much for some people. Definitely something that sticks out, but as far as wearing the jersey and as far as aesthetically, I have to say, man, I'll be quite honest, I think this jersey is a better looking jersey. Now, as far as history and as far as what they accomplished and the 75th anniversary, and you tie all of that stuff up, if I was a diehard Warriors fan and I had to pick one, I'm picking this one for historical reasons. But as far as aesthetics, I mean, you tell me. You tell me what you think. So, a little bit more on this jersey. We have another side trim here. This is supposed to mean something. I think it's totally ridiculous that this plain ass trim has some sort of meaning, but it does. So, it's supposed to mean like diversity within the Bay Area, but that's corny, right? That's whack. Just stick with the flower, bro. And then we take a look at the back on both of them, and the biggest difference is this already has the 7 championships. Let me get a closer look so you guys can see. Right, this one has the 6 chips. Right, so there you have that. And then this one has the 75th anniversary bells and whistles. So you get the jeweled NBA logo as well. With the 75 Curry on the back. I like the way they did the white Curry on the yellow number versus all yellow on this one. Me personally, I like that a little bit more aesthetically as well. I'm pulling back so you guys can see how it looks in general. But yeah, if I had to choose, bro, be honest, aesthetically, I think this is a much nicer looking jersey with the flower and all. Now, of course, the flower has a nice meaning to it. Women empowerment. So that's dope. If you don't have either one and you're aesthetically looking for a Curry jersey, this would be my pick. If you're a Warriors fan and you just want to get one of these jerseys in your collection, go with this one. But this jersey probably sold out, so you have to probably get it on the resale market, and I'm afraid to even look at what this is on resale. If this is the jersey still available, to me it's a no-brainer to get this one, in my opinion, right? So there it is, bringing it back to the old school, a little bit of a comparison video for you guys. Let me know how you like this video. I plan on doing a couple of more of these comparison videos with the City Edition jerseys. I have a few ideas in mind, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. And on that note, we out. Peace.